you know that you are supposed to be into coaching, right? You know you have it inside of you. You know that everything around you screams to you that, guy, go and start a coaching business, because people around you always tell you that when you tell them about something to go do it, you know how to explain, you are very good. But guess what? You are so scared because, see, it scares the shit out of you. And you know why you are scared of starting your own coaching business? Even though you know it's the right thing to do, you've got everything to become the best coach possible for the particular stuff that you are into. Guess what? The truth is, you are always comparing yourself with big names, right? You are comparing yourself with big names like Myron Golden, like Russell Brunson, like Tony Robbins, and you are looking at coaching to be that kind of high and mighty stuff that somebody like you cannot even start it. And that is where you get it all wrong. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can literally start your own coaching business, right? This is going to be a starter guide that will show you every single thing that you need to do so that you can start your coaching business. And I know you have it. You are watching this video because you believe that coaching is something that you are called to do. You know you can do it, right? So in this video I'm going to show you every fundamental that is required, right, to start a coaching business, all the tools you need, all the building blocks that are required for you to start this particular business. Then we'll move to the next phase where I'm going to be showing you how you can literally right now design a coaching program, right? This program is going to help you, right, to actually set up every modules, how you are going to teach them, and even how much you are going to collect as a price that you will be collecting when you start your own coaching business. Now, we're not going to stop there, right? I will go further to show you how you can literally right now start to market and to scale your coaching business and how to land your first client. I will show you steps on what you need to do right now, practical step. Number, why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because me right now, just from my YouTube channel alone, by doing these videos that I'm doing right now, I have 7 people that I'm coaching, and each one of them is paying me $1,500. I get to meet them once or twice in a week, depending on what they are doing, and I have templates and I have things that I'm giving them. These 7 people made me $10,500, right? And it's coaching. Now, there is difference between coaching or teaching. This is coaching, right? And I will explain to you what I mean by when I say this is coaching. It simply means that I am not killing myself doing the work for them, right? I'm literally showing them what to do, how to do it, step to take. When they go, they come back, they tried it, and they are having any issues, I'm there to guide them through the process. And that is what they are paying me this amount for. This is very, very low. I know, yeah. This is very, very low. Yeah, but you know what? Just like it's the YouTube channel, right? We are using this YouTube channel as the top of the funnel to get these people. So I don't mind collecting this amount of money just to help the first 10 people for what I'm supposed to be charging $5,000 for, right? If you understand what I teach them and you know what I'm talking about, you will know that they are making a lot of money with their business and with their coaching setup. So, but for a discount, they are getting it at about $1,500. Now, why am I explaining this to you is because I know you want to make $10,000 per month, right? And you can do it. If I can do it, sure, yes, of course you can do it. So let's dive into the video. Let me show you what you need to do to set up your coaching business that can fetch you potentially $10,000 every single month. Now let's look at it here. So this video is divided into 3 segments, right? I have 3 segments. The first part is going to be building the foundations of your coaching business. And in this first part, I'm going to be looking at the fundamentals of starting the coaching business. And also we are going to go through the most important aspect of it, which is defining your niche, right? And identifying who are your audience that you want to coach. Because a lot of people just go and start coaching and they don't know who they are going to start coaching, which is very, very bad. And I have a unique way of showing you how to get this in a very simple way. Then you now show you how to set the type of goals that will help you actually get results. So with that out of the way, let's look at the simple approach to you defining your coaching niche. Now, some of you will be like, just go to the coaching and tell us, why are you telling us the coaching niche and all that? You need to understand it. And in fact, you need to understand why niche is crucial. Number one thing why we go by niche, because I know some people, they teach about, don't go with niche, just do what you want to do. Don't do that. If you are starting, don't do that. You will just suffer. I'm telling you, you waste a lot of money and your time. So you need to stand out in a competitive market because the coaching business is actually competitive and also very, very unique. So what I mean by actually competitive and unique is that there are some areas, if you don't know how to fine tune who you are serving, you will be among other competitors that are doing the same thing, and we have a lot of them. But if you know how to stand out, it will help you focus in a particular market, right? And in that market, you will find yourself that you are the unique person in that market that is offering that particular type of service. So that makes you stand as one of one in the entire system, right? One of one. So, and that is the most important thing we are looking for. If we don't want to be coaching somebody in a way that every other person is already doing that, so why are they doing that? You now start competing with people based on price. You don't want to do that. Yes, you want to coach them based on the value you bring to the table. I know most of you have a lot of value. You know how to do stuff that people will ask you, Kai, you are very good, oh, and you know you are good, but you are so scared. You are so scared of starting this business. You can't start it because you don't have the confidence and you don't know how to go about some of these things that I'm showing you. So let me take you through one at a time. The first thing you want to do is your niche, right? How do we identify this bad boy here? The niche is so important. It's the most crucial aspect of it all. The first thing we want to do here is we look for the strengths and areas of your expertise. Your niche is about you. It's not about people. It's not about what people are looking for in the marketplace. People go and make mistake of looking for what people are looking for, and now you're now going to learn that thing. Then if their needs change, you continue to be changing and to be looking for new things to teach people. No. What you want to do first, you want to work from the area of abundance. Let me show you this thing. You want to make sure you work from the area, right? Area of abundance down to the area of lack. So what do I mean by area of abundance and down to the area of lack? Area of abundance is what you know how to do, your expertise, your skill, your ability to solve that particular problem. To the area of lack and to the area where people don't have that thing that you have in abundance, so that you can be pouring out into people who are empty. And that is where your value increases. See, value is relative. What I have, a lot of people might have it, but people that are coming to me, to them, it's like the entire world. And they don't even know that other people can do similar things that I do, but I do it in my own way. Even when they find out that other people are doing the same thing, but they can never be able to do it the way I do it. And let me tell you the truth. It's not everybody's voice that you can relate to and understand. There are people that when they speak, your intuition, your personality just opens up to their voice, just opens up to their own personality. Those are the kind of people that can coach you. So not everybody is for everybody, right? People are selected based on another person's gift that God has imputed in that person to help you reveal who you are to yourself. So first thing is you by yourself identifying your skill, your ability. Who are you? What are your strengths? Do you know how to teach very well? Do you have a unique way of teaching people? Is that your strength? Do you have a particular skill? Any skill, you don't need to kill yourself. It's not about you going to have a PhD. I'm talking about simple skill as CV writing, optimizing CV, optimizing just basic stuff, everyday stuff that you know people are doing. Right now, people are looking for a job up and there, but they don't know how to do a lot of things that the job require. And you know how to do those stuff. You know how to hire effectively. It's a real life scenario. You can start your coaching business with these stuffs. You can start them. Right recently, I met somebody who told me about what he wants to do and all that. And see, the answer is very straightforward. Right? Just look into your own tools. You will see that you have stuff that are unique. Yes, it might not be perfect. Until you start, you will not be perfect. Until you start solving little problems, you will never get into the habit of solving bigger problems, because the bigger problem is the way you define it. If you start solving smaller problems, you figure out that you know how to take on bigger issues that come to your table. So choose your areas of expertise and identify your strength. Start from there. Then number 2, you go to do your research. Oh, this is the part that people who enroll on my programs, this is the major part that most people don't like to do. And this is where the secret to making money lies. See, this first part is about you. It's not about the people. This second part is about the people, because your skills must be matched up with the demand in the marketplace. So what is the demand in the marketplace? You have to do research. I always recommend certain tools, and let me give you some of the tools that I recommend to my premium students. First tool is Google Trend, right? I hope I spelled out Google correctly. Google Trend is fantastic to helping you look for trend. Right? The other thing is for you to look for analytic tools, right? Analytic tools. There are a lot of tools that can help you choose what people are looking for. Then the third aspect of the tools that you can use for you to be able to see what demand is placed like X, right? X. If you go on X or formerly known as Twitter, go on X, you will see a lot of people talking about certain ideas that relate to what you do. This is where you begin to know what people are looking for, what is the demand. You can do your research using paid ads, using Google ads. You can test the market. You can go on TikTok and do keyword research and see how a particular topic is trending. That is how to know the demand in the marketplace. Don't just go and create something because you have the expertise, because you are skillful. You just go and create something. People might end up not buying. Right? This market can be deceiving. Somebody can be saying, I'm looking for this, I'm looking for this. After you create it, they're not looking for it. So you must follow these various analytical tools to see what is actually in the market that people are looking for, right? And understand competitor analysis and all those stuff, all those Google stuff that people don't like to do. Do them. Go and do an in-depth research. If you want to do in-depth research, you can check my research tool. I have it on the description where you can download. You see a list of my research tools that I use for research. You can go and use those tools. The step number 3, the third step here is to test and refine your niche over time. Now, when you start teaching people how to create Systemic IO website, right? Eventually you discover that people want to learn how to create digital products. Then later you discover that people want to learn how to make money online. Then later you discover that people want to learn how to start their coaching business. As you go, you are refining your niche. That is exactly what I've been doing, right? I have a lot of things that I know how to do. I'm a marketer, I'm a programmer, I know how to code, right? But you've never seen me come here to start teaching you how to code, because the market here are all about digital products, something low level, something that they can to start getting money. If I start to tell them how to code, it will be very, very hard for them to catch up, right? So I just entered the market with something that I know people are looking for, and I'm very, very good at that, and I have experience to share, and I have expertise, and I'm also doing it, and I'm currently making money doing it. But that does not mean that will be the only niche I will be in. Over time, my niche can change. Like now, I'm building some softwares, very, very good tool that I will share with some of you guys later. Very good tools that will help you double your money, because I'm experimenting these tools right now, and I'll start talking about them. Right now, you see, over time, I might decide to start switching my niche, right, into something that I see that is helping more people and giving them results. So I can't just stay down one place trying to do the same thing, except if that thing is giving you so much value. But if I see another area of value that people are looking for, I will continue to talk about those things as far as they are inside of my competence area, right? So your niche is what you test and you refine over time. It's not a do or die something that you must do it for the rest of your life, right? You can always refine it. Then step number 2 is very, very important. Now, here is where we talk about the identification of your target audience. Now, this is crucial. Now, you are doing research, you know that something in the market is in high demand, right? Right now, AI implementation in businesses is high in demand. Oh, we know that. But who are the people who are looking for this AI implementation? Who are they? What are they doing? That is where we now begin to talk about identification of target audience. Now, you need to understand who are your ideal clients. People talk about this all the time, but what people miss to tell you is that the ideal client for somebody who is doing the same thing as me from a different region is different. So if you're in Nigeria, your ideal clients are not the same thing with people who are in US. So location matters a lot. So let's talk about some of the things that you want to look for if you are thinking about ideal clients. First thing, you want to think about age, right? You want to think about age. Age plays a vital role when looking for your ideal client. I'm telling you, right? The age of people who are in Nigeria who buy stuff is typically around 29, 35, 40, 50, right? The age of people in US, in Canada who are buying stuff starts from around the age of 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. These guys are already making money at that age and they are buying stuff and they are good to go. But 18 years old in Nigeria might still be in secondary school. Or even if he's out of secondary school, will be struggling. He's not started anything yet. Like, I mean the majority, right? So your demography, I'm talking about the location now, the people, the age you are targeting matters a lot based on the location where you are. So you need to put that into consideration. The same product, but in different demography, you have different set of people who are buying that same product. What 17 years old people are buying in US, it will be like 29 years old people that are buying it in Nigeria. Now let's look at number of people. For instance, number of people that can purchase car, that can buy car in Nigeria right now is people who are already in their 20s, in their 30s, in their 40s. But people who are buying cars in America start from 16 years old, 17, 18, 19, 20, they're already buying cars. Like legit young boys are already making money in digital marketing in different areas, in crypto and all those stuff. So see the thing. You see a lot of young kids going to Dubai and all that. So think about that. Another thing is profession, right? You need to look for profession. Very, very important. Next thing is interest. What are these people interested in? Are they interested in digital product because they are coaches? Or they're interested in digital product because they don't have job and they need something to make money from? Are they interested in this particular market? What is the motivation behind their interest? if you can decode the motivation, you'll be able to create a product that will target the right market. Because you can see people interested in something, but they don't have money to pay. Why are you going to be doing something for those kind of people? They don't have the means. Allow them to go on YouTube and go and watch free videos and take their time. They can't pay for your service. So you need to know who you are targeting, right? The next thing is pain points. What are their real problem? Because real problem is different from the problem, from the pain point. Some people real problem is different. They will be on social media saying that, I'm looking for money, but they are scrolling on TikTok. They are not reading books. Then there are channels who teaches people how to read books, how to get stuff, but they are looking for money, but they are not interested in doing those stuff. So you need to look for real pain points, not just pain point that people identify that, oh, I would love to make money. That is not a really pain point. Real pain point will be somebody who is married with 3 kids and he's behind his bill and he's looking for ways to make money. And the current way he's making money right now is not very effective. That is a pain point. That is your guy, because he is the target audience that you should target. But a young guy who is saying, I'm looking for money, and you are being fed, your school fees is being paid for, you don't have, your own is just come to social media and just be part of the masses who are complaining, who are commenting. No, that person does not have a real pain. So you need to look for the aspirations of people so that you can target that aspiration. That is it. Now, let me give you some tips here. When you are doing your research on your audience, you can use survey. There are free tools. Use System.io to survey people for free. Use it for free. Go to forums like Twitter forums, go to Facebook forums, go to LinkedIn forums, go all the social media groups. Go and put your survey link. Ask people questions. Will you want so product that can do ABC for you? If you're interested, let me know. Or sometimes just put the link to your product, tell them to test it for free. That is how to test the market, right? The next thing is to create an audience persona. This is very crucial. Create an audience persona. Now, if you want to create audience persona, it simply means that you look for somebody, give the person a name, right? Give the person a name and say, okay, the person's name is Mark, right? So who is Mark? You can give person age. You say Mark is 32 years old. Yeah, 32 years. This is the ideal person that I want to target. And Mark lives in Lagos. So location, right? You say Mark lives in Lagos. And then you now say Mark occupation. You say Mark is a banker. Good. Then what is Mark motivation or interest? Is that Mark is interested in making extra cash with his existing expertise. Yes, that's the word. With his existing expertise. Okay, that's good. What else? So what is the pain point of Mark? The pain point of Mark is that he's behind his bill, right? He's got school fees to pay. He's got 3 kids and a wife, of course, and house rent. Yes, house rent, expenses from his car, and 3 other siblings to take care of. So this is what they call a customer persona. You know the type of person you are looking for, the name, his name, the age you are looking for, the demographic, like the age, yeah, location, occupation, interest of the person, what the person wants. He wants to start to create a course and all that because he wants an extra cash. What is the main motivation? His pain point is what? Right? You see, his pain point is that he's behind his bills and he's got kids, right? And a wife. And he has house rent to pay, water bill, he has car to fix, fuel, and all that. He has 4 other siblings that he's taking care of, sponsoring them in Unilag. One is in Unilag, one is in secondary school, and all that. So Mark is a perfect persona for somebody who wants to buy my course, right? My core digital product creation secrets. That is it. So this is one of my course, right? Where I teach people how to turn their skill, expertise, talent into digital product. Mark is a perfect candidate for that course. That's how to create an audience persona. With this, I'm very clear. Even when I'm targeting people on Facebook, but when I'm using Facebook ads to do my targeting for my coaching business, that is what I target, right? That is what I target. I don't even waste time. I go for these people. I go for somebody like Mark. Mark is my guy. So I put it on Facebook ad, put it on LinkedIn ad, put it on all these platforms because I know who I'm looking for. He's frustrated. He needs more money. But the key point here is that he's got expertise. He's got a skill. But he needs somebody who can guide him, show him, mentor him on how to turn this expertise into a digital product, like an ebook, like a course, like a coaching platform. And this guy is struggling with all this platform like System.io with the course, with the marketing. Then I can coach him. After my course, he can also get on my board to coach him. Before 6 months, before you know it, in 6 months, Mark is already selling his product and Mark is making money. I will now encourage Mark on how to start his own YouTube channel to be talking about some of the things that he knows, right? Not because you want to make money from YouTube, because the more you start speaking about it, the better you are in communicating your ideas, and that will lead to more ideas. Then you can start creating more products. That is how you make more money. You must be productive. And that is what makes you a coach. So you don't need to have a PhD, you just need to have a skill, something to teach somebody that the person need today, right? You get the whole point now. That is how to do this stuff. There is no magic or rocket science here. So final part here is you are doing all these things. You want to start your coaching business. You must have a goal. I tell you, you need to have a clear goal. What do you want to achieve? If not, you will start and you will drop. You will not continue this journey again. So you need to have a clear goal for your coaching business. What do I want to do? And let me show you how to set up your coaching goal, right? And before even that, let's talk about why this matters. Number one is that if you don't have a goal, you don't have a roadmap, right? There is no roadmap to the dollars you want to make. There is no definite roadmap so that you can go and make this amount of money. So you are just hearing that people can start coaching and you just go to start your own coach without knowing what to do. That is where you begin to fail. Step number two is that it helps you to keep track of your progress so that you can stay motivated. And I always tell people, before you start a coaching business, please don't quit your job. Make sure you still have your job intact, right? You can't burn the bridges, you can burn it. But again, your job is not your enemy. Don't let anybody deceive you. Yes, I teach about stopping 9 to 5 and all that, but it's never your enemy. Your job is not your enemy. Use your job as a leverage. Use it as an experience to talk about it. So document, track it, and perform very well at your job. You will need it to sell your own digital products. So that's what I'm telling you. Now, the goal part is this. Here how to set your goal. The first thing is, when you are thinking about goal settings, one thing you want to look for is target revenue. Owonikoko, the money. How much do I plan to make in the next 6 months of my coaching business? How much? What is my target in the next 1 year? And the good thing about it is, if you have a coach will let you know if 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, the kind of goal you are setting for yourself. You'll be able to analyze and tell you what is obtainable. Some of you will go and set an unrealistic revenue and be doing affirmations with unrealistic revenues, and you are not putting the work. Actually, you can put any revenue you want to put, but the good news is that if you are willing to work, eventually you'll be able to get what you are looking for. That is my belief, and it has worked for me. So the problem is not even the affirmation or anything, it's the work. Because the more you put a high revenue, the more a bigger work is required for you to get that particular kind of revenue. So set your revenue. How much? Usually $10,000 is a very good place, right? If you want to aim high as a total beginner. And this will require you investing good amount of money in a coaching, in somebody else who has done it. So another amount is $1,000. How do you want to make your first $1,000? It's a good place also to start, and you will invest accordingly. The bigger your goals, the bigger your investment. It's simple. Don't have a big goal to make so much amount of money and you don't have the capacity to invest in the knowledge required to get that. People meet me for coaching, people meet me and they say, I don't have money. I do free videos on YouTube, teach people how to create websites, how to do all these things. People will still meet me and say to create the website for me, but you don't have the money. The minimum amount I charge if you're in Nigeria is 500k for a website. If you don't want to pay that, brother, sister, go learn this stuff. Take your time, spend 1 hour, 2 hours. You will know how to do it. It's very easy. So now pay yourself that amount that you're supposed to pay me. But if you don't have the time, you have money to pay, why not? Go and pay me. I get the job done for you. You make more money faster. You make it, you literally make it double, right? It saves you. It's a leverage for you. So set your revenue based on that. Now, the second thing you want to do here is literally to choose how many number of clients. If your goal is to make $1,000, right, in your coaching business, 1K in your coaching business. So in this 1K that you want to make, how many people will give you this 1K? How much is your coaching platform? Are you charging them $100 to coach them, show them something, or $200? What is the amount you are charging? How many clients do you target to get? Is it 7? Is it 10? Is it 15? Is it 20 people? You look at that. That is how to set a goal if you are into the coaching business or you want to go into the coaching business, right? Then finally, after setting these goals, actually go and launch. Don't stay there, set goal and write them on paper and never go to launch your product. That's why they call fear of launching. People can actually create product. This has happened to me in the past. I literally created a product. I'm scared of launching the product. I'm even scared of telling people about it. Like, it's so funny. But this is a real stuff. It's so real. So don't be scared. That is why you need a coach, you need a mentor, somebody that will tell you, go and launch. This is the step. Go and do it and let me know. We are in this together. That is, especially now that we have AI and so many things. AI will misguide you if you don't have the proper knowledge. You think because there is AI now, the AI is going to be perfect. Even if the AI is perfect, the AI will not be perfect in your own situation. You have to tell the AI what you need. Now, if you don't know how to articulate your ideas, your programs, The AI will not give you. The AI can never do what God cannot do for you, right? If you not open your mouth, you don't tell God what you are looking for, God will not come and do it for you. How much more AI? So with this, if you can do this thing, I'm telling you, if you have what I'm telling you now, from step number 1 to step number 3, you are ready to start your coaching business. And I'm ready. I'm here to help you, right? You are ready to start it. So don't be afraid at all. Don't be afraid to start this business. I'm telling you, go and start your coaching business. Don't be afraid. You have 1 or 2 skills. You can go and launch your business. You can start coaching people for free. It's not by force that they must pay you, just to help your confidence, right? And I know you got this, right? You got this in you. You have it inside of you. I don't have any doubt that you can make this stuff. You can make it work. And if you need somebody to talk to, why not? Hit the link below. Book a session with me. It's going to be free. If you don't want to have a video call, no problem. You can chat on WhatsApp. It's okay. But all I want you to know is that you can start now. If you have the basic skills, basic knowledge, you can go and start right now. And nothing is stopping you. All right. I'll be dropping the other video on how to show you how to set up your course, how much to charge. That will be the next video. If the video is out, click here to watch it. If it's not out yet, watch other videos on how to create your own digital products. I have a video where I show you how to create a course from beginning to the end, an ebook from beginning to the end. These are some of the things that you also need if you are going into this line. Go and watch all the videos and all the playlists and equip yourself so that you can start to be who you are called to be. See you in the next one.